Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Starfield. Now in the last episode we, awoken as a miner and found an artifact. We are very German looking, not really with a background at all, right, but a funny accent. That's at least something. That's what people recognize the most, of course. And we are now on this planet here, finding the pirates that are chasing us. And we might actually, just kill them off, I think. Let's get cracking and continue onwards into that base over there where we have to enter. So I'm still switching around a bit between third person and first person because, as always, I can't really decide on that. There is a med pack again and a heart plus, so I think this is something that we can use if we are close to death. We can just look it up later. There's lots of stuff that we can collect, obviously, and salvage probably. I'm not going to collect everything though because that might be overkill for my inventory capacity. I think there might be some fighting involved, so let's rather go to the first person mode. Let me know in the comments what mode you like the best. And if I can see a pattern, we might actually just use then the third person or just the first person. There is something. A heat leech. Alright. Not anymore. There's a toxin. Common organic resource. This item can be used as a component in crafting. I'm definitely going to take it. There's some books over here. Let's go up the stairs. Oh, there's actually something in it. Caseless. I think ammunition. Genetic samples. Doesn't look like it's much of value here. A digipack. 2 of them. Let's take them. And another first aid pack. Seems empty. No one around? Or are they waiting for me? Oh, there's someone. Pirates looking ahead. And that was a direct headshot. Still alive somehow. Oh, he's coming chasing for us. Stay away there. Alright, once again we get some experience points and also some experience points right for our ballistics trait that we have. We can use the vending machine and get a cola added to my inventory. Alright, some loot here again. This one had an axe, I think. Oh, anti-static Star Roamer space helmet. That looks like an epic item. Yep, it is an epic item that we got. Right, let's have a look at that. I think it was a helmet. There it is. This is anti-ballistic, negative 15% incoming physical damage. And we get also some airborne resistance. We get thermal, airborne and radiation protection. It has less physical protection though, but more energy protection, way more. I think I'm going for it. Yes, it also looks a bit better overall, I think. Oh, by the way, we can also have a look at the med packs that I'm getting here. And the Heart Plus improves the fortitude and pain tolerance for 2 minutes. And there we have the med pack. So we're definitely going to put it up as my favorite here for a slot, because then we can use it in the quick menu in combat, right? So there it is, med packs. 13 we have to increase our health. And we are actually not that high on health, so let's consume 1. I mean, there's literally so much here that we can gather. Incredible. We can can really lose a lot of time in here just having a look at all the lockers. There's a wire spool that sounds like a crafting ingredient. We may take for something else. Oh, and a sitting ball. I love these. But let's continue onwards. We have a mission to follow after all. A planetary system sculpture. That I like to take with me, please. Oh! Holy cow! Right, some credits they had. I think there's a dead scientist. Yep. This was a research base. This weapon is not really hitting that often, even though I'm aiming right at them. It has a very low accuracy rating. Hitting something there. Look at that. It's barely hitting it from this distance. It was a headshot at least. We need a better weapon at this. I think it was healing him. He was trying to heal him. Oh, a laser weapon. That sounds good. And I think we're still in combat, right?
Listen up. One trying to jump our school. Hold them up here while Brogan sets up on the roof.
Alright, level 2! My first level up. And I think also we should probably equip a better weapon. Because right now we have this one here, but we do already have quite a few more. Look at that. The laser rifle there, for example, has a much better accuracy rating. Let's go ahead and get this. We also have the rare laser pistol. Doesn't seem to be that much better though. Fire rate is also lower, but the damage per hit is not increased, so doesn't seem like a good trade-off. Let's actually use the energy weapon. There's still someone. Another toxin. I think we need to rush up there, and he's waiting for me. There he is. Alright, more dead scientists. Poor souls. Ammo case, what is this? Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key to fill the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Alright. This was successful, I think. Oh, I see. Okay, we do need to align it so that it actually meets up with the gaps in between. This one obviously does not work. It's the last one. And of course we can level this then up as well. And we get shotgun shells. Yeah, well, that wasn't really worth it. But at least we got the lockpicking game introduced. Oh.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
The Terramorph. I hope I don't need to face it. Alright, we continue with that. It's looking a bit tricky. The thing is, if one pick is not really working for us, we need to switch to the other one until something works. Like that one. And then we can go back to a previous one that works. That's pretty cool, actually. Comm relay and some credits. Alright, deal with the Crimson Fleet captain. Still haven't done that yet. I probably know who actually dealt with him already. The Terramorph. Let's go up to the roof. Oh, a grenade. Bashing deals double damage. There's the captain. And that was the captain. That was easy. And this is not looking like my ship though. Alright, I think we finished the mission. We just should probably have a quick look around if there is something else, because it looks like there might be something here. A fire extinguisher. Soap dispenser. Nah, I think we're done here. Okay, we get an introduction to the scanner as well, so we can scan creatures, we can scan plants that we find. If we scan everything on a planet, we get some extra bonuses out of it. Oh, and in scan mode we can also mine minerals, it seems. Oh, and there's definitely some pirates over there though. Yeah, from this distance though, accuracy is a bit of a problem. That's one. And I also realized we're actually running out of ammunition. Dead. Perfect. We also got a very good, cool new item, two actually of them, a rare pistol and a rare rifle. Both of them doing lots of damage. And I think we're going with the rifle in this case here. It has lots of rounds, lots of fire rate. But with that, we will need to throw something off because, yep, we are actually above our limit at the moment. So I need to, at least one of the lower value rifles, I think we got a lot of them, we need to throw away. So that would be here. And as we can see, there is one of them, for example. I do have 5 maelstroms. Unfortunately, I can't salvage them here right now, so I'm going to drop a few of them until we have enough mass again. There it is. Because we do need to actually get to our ship, and we can only do this if we are below the maximum limit, right? And then we can fast travel to our ship.
Captain, to reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Okay, so we either can take off from here. I think we can also just fast travel from the log system right away. There it is. Graph jump to Jemison. And there it is. To Alpha Centauri, setting the course. This will consume some fuel actually that we have. And it will be only one jump. And then we can jump ahead to the next system.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Right, they're actually scanning us.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. We're cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Oh, we completely missed the mark here. We are already there, right? So we can now go to the planet directly, to New Atlantis. There it is. Scan the planet first. Having a look at it, and then New Atlantis, there it is. It's a rocky planet. A temperate atmosphere and weather. And safe for humans. And this is where we have now the first capital city, New Atlantis it is.
Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
And I guess from here on, it's to the next mission target. The capital of the United Colonies, established 2161. And Vasco is following me. Proceed to security screening. That we would need to get over there. Lots of people on the streets.
Hope you're not agoraphobic.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Oh, probably should not have my weapon there. We're still wearing our mining suit there. Looks a bit strange. We're the only ones that have the suit on, actually. I think there is actually a different menu for this. So we have the spacesuit there right now. I could actually equip another thing, right? The assault suit of the pirates, for example, has actually not that many better stats, right? It looks better for sure. And then we have the apparel. I wonder why we don't wear the apparel right now. So the Argus extractor jumpsuit, jacketed leatherwear, and the miner utility. That's what we have right now. Let's go ahead with the Argus extractor jumpsuit. But of course we're still wearing our spacesuit.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Okay, so just for information, we just cleared the pirate now, and now we are actually going to the lodge in the Mast District. Barrett wants me to take the artifact to his colleagues in Constellation. This artifact that we found. Providing us hopefully with some answers.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Alright, and there's also certain other activities now. But I think for starters, let's actually get to Constellation. That faction right away.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Oh, that's cozy.
Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Ugh, this is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest...
Oh, that was a
mystery
skill
in the
bonus.
universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Your thing?
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
I'm totally up for it. Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next. How much do you know about the artifacts?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Alright, level 3.
I hope you are
Also getting some wellness boosts.
with the quarters available to you.
And with that, we have finished the first main quest. And introduce ourselves to Constellation. Where's that chat pack she was talking about? Do I have this now with me? I still have the tunnel mining. Constellation pack, there it is. A basic boost pack. Let's equip it right away. And this will allow us to jump higher and also probably float around in the air a bit. You can also check the new items that we just got. This is the guide one that we have. Inspect it. But I think we already got the bonus from it. So that's that.
You've got something for me? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
No, I'm ready. Or...
maybe another time.
wait a second. Let's have a quick look around. Perhaps there's other boost items that we can get. Certainly looking very beautiful here and cozy.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Okay, thank you very much. We can craft and modify items now. And complete a research project. So they are also giving me some missions, so I probably should talk with all of them.
But I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
They came out of caves, these artifacts?
Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
All right.
Take care of yourself.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
There is something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
I have nowhere else to go, so let's stay. Is there anything else I can do beside the artifacts?
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Alright, we get a new mission. Check the Constellation mission board.
Stay safe, okay?
Thank you very much. I think it's not in here though.
What can I help you with? Ready to get out there?
I am.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Okay, I'm excited. My first mission. Or, yeah, a chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Alright, so she's my first follower. Got it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay, so she's now following us. Once we're out there.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
So what do you mean by that?
Exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Okay, sounds useful. I'll try it next time I touch down on a planet.
You need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
And I could use you on my crew,
Captain,
Vasco.
I will proceed to my assigned post.
Okay, so he's a crew manager. Or he opens it up for us now. And we got, yeah, our ship. But we can now confirm someone for it. So Vasco is on my ship. And as we can see, they have different skills as well. So she's very good with astrodynamics, lasers, and leadership. And we can also assign her to my ship. That's those two right now. And we can also, assign them to outposts. But right now we don't have any. Right, so let's get outside. I think there's nothing else here. Oh! Alright. This locked door leads to the research cellar, I take it. Alright, this is some crafting here, so we can, with the materials that we have, get us something medical. Like a bandage.
Oh, that will come in handy.
And we do get some experience points from that as well. And she's already following me, okay. Weapon workbench. Where we can start crafting some weapons. But I do have a very good one. Oh, wait a second, we can modify them too. For example, upgrading the barrels. A short barrel would give me lower mass, but lower accuracy as well. But we don't have any good modifications at this point. But this is where I can modify my weapons then. And there's also a shotgun here for the taking. I don't mind. Thank you very much. And there is modifications for my helmet. And oh yeah, very good. But we don't, we don't have any materials for that yet. There could be improved for my shielding, ballistic shielding and stuff like that. But we don't have anything yet. So I should probably stop here. There's no use. We don't have any materials yet, but this is where I can do all of that. Let's head back outside. Where we do need to get to the recruitment officer now. That should be over there somewhere. Unfortunately, there is no city map or anything like that, so we really have to go by by the visuals that we see. And take a hike up here. I hope this is somewhere close to the menu where we need to go. Alright, here we are in the UC recruitment.
Sarah, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later. We have Constellation business to discuss first. Or I would love to join the thing.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Alright, I hope I don't have a bounty yet on me.
The process starts with registration. Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
Alright. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Alright, we'll talk to him.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
So thank you for all of that help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
So this is where we probably will need to go, to Sidonia. Downstairs?
You needed something?
And we also need to go to the orientation hall for Vanguard, for joining them. That would be here. Unfortunately, there's no bounty on me yet, so we can actually join them. And I agree. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall. And welcome. Please proceed through the orientation hall. Alright?
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
The end of Earth.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet.
Oh, that is the catastrophe.
But the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colonies. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace.
Okay, so I guess we can follow this along now. Learn more about the United Colonies, but I think we get the meaning of them.
With the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left.
And there's the different religions as well. Freestar Collective, the Serpent's Crusade. And then the first conflicts in the new systems.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs.
I bring her here almost every day to stare
creatures.
at this thing.
The infamous UC Xeno weapons.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration.
It was only in 2311 at the...
To the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these.
Alright, after a bit of history lesson with the UNC and the First War, we can now enter the pilot simulation.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
I like that suit already way more than my mining suit.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Right, so this is like a wave shooter. I like how much weight my ship has. So it feels like there's a lot of weight to it. Feels very realistic. You cannot just instantly move it. I guess this is one of them. Go down so we can quickly turn around. Of course, we need to kind of like aim around with my systems. So I need to slow down and reduce the amount of energy that goes into my thrusters when I want to turn. Otherwise, I'm getting very slow with turning. And I can also not just shoot endlessly, right? So there is a certain limited energy. And we just need to destroy one more ship, and then we have an upgrade to piloting.
Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
So I guess we're going to take down one more ship. Can I destroy these meteors? No. Alright, let's lock into one of them. Let's actually boost our way also a bit to forward, because I don't want to get exposed too much there. Oh, I can also shoot both weapons at the same time. There we have it, piloting upgrade. Oh yes, this is doing a lot more damage, shooting both weapons at the same time.
Eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
So I guess it's 3 ships now.
New targets active.
We're a bit exposed there right now. Oh, and I think we lost the shield. Your ship's hull integrity is low. If it drops to 0, your ship will explode. Press O to repair your ship. This consumes ship's parts. Ah yeah, and we are repairing. Another ship is down.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
And this is the simulation, and we continue onwards here with our main mission.
Defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I think we're fine with the simulation. And we can exit that simulation here now. And continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned!